Hey everyone, Hexter here. In SCUM, guns can give away your position, but melee weapons are your ultimate lifesaver during near-death moments or when you run out of ammo. But have you ever wondered, why does one axe kill in 2 hits while another shovel is so weak? Today, we're going to rank every melee weapon, break down the hidden damage mechanics, and find out which armor offers the best protection against melee attacks. Let's get started. I've put together a detailed chart of weapon damage for you to check out. A high tier simply means high damage. It doesn't necessarily mean they are always better than lower tier weapons. First up is Tier C, which consists of weapons with less than 30 damage. You should avoid using these, or ideally, switch to better weapons as soon as possible. Tier B consists of weapons with less than 60 damage, slightly better than Tier C. The only 2 weapons in this category worth using are the Bushman and the military tomahawk. They combine high damage with the fast attack speed characteristic of one-handed weapons. Tier A features a wide range of two-handed weapons. The cleaver is the best choice due to its high damage, and it also yields the maximum amount of meat when butchering animals. The medieval sword ranks second, offering comparable damage but less utility. The metal sword is inferior in terms of durability, but since it can be crafted, it takes third place. S-tier weapons are the most powerful melee weapons in the game. The sledgehammer deals the highest damage, but it is extremely slow, making it impractical for attacking. Overall, the katana would be the most powerful weapon, but when it comes specifically to destroying the razor, the Janmadao takes the top spot. This weapon has a higher damage multiplier than the razor. Bayonets attached to the gun are also very powerful, as are the active chainsaw and the 2 Chinese spears. Most of the time, however, you won't use it. Weapons in SCUM are categorized into 2 damage types, blunt and sharp. They are also categorized by how they are wielded. One-handed weapons strike faster but deal less damage, whereas two-handed weapons are more powerful but much slower. Overall, one-handed weapons are superior throughout the game, including both PvP and PvE. The fast attack speed of one-handed weapons keeps enemies constantly staggered, allowing you to land consecutive hits. In contrast, with two-handed weapons, unless you are fighting zombies, you will miss players most of the time, and the higher damage output is not enough to compensate for this drawback. It is also important to note that a weapon's base damage isn't the only factor determining damage output. Your strength stat, melee skills, and the percentage of stamina available when you initiate an attack all influence the final damage dealt. The armor in SCUM also offers specific resistance to melee damage. I will list the details for each type here so you are aware of them. First, keep in mind that wearing any armor in the game is better than wearing nothing at all. Even a damaged piece of armor still offers significant protection. The first piece of armor is the improvised bulletproof armor. It reduces slashing damage by 65% and blunt weapon damage by 30%. Next up is the bulletproof vest, which reduces slashing damage by 35% and blunt damage by 30%. The Armor Tactical Vest reduces slashing damage by 40% and blunt damage by 60%. It is the best armor in the game for protection against blunt damage and, overall, the strongest armor against all types of damage. Improvised Stab Proof reduces slashing damage by 60% and blunt force damage by 20%. And finally, the Stab Proof Vest. It reduces slashing damage by 70% and blunt damage by 20%. It offers the best protection against slashing damage in the game, so use it when heading to the abandoned bunker to face the razor. To wrap up the video, I have provided 3 key pieces of information regarding melee weapons in SCUM: the damage values and recommended weapon choices, the factors influencing damage output, and details on how armor protects against melee damage. If there is enough interest, I plan to create more in-depth videos covering how things work in the game, such as which ranged weapons are best for PvP, which POIs offer the most loot, and much more. If you found this information helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment letting me know what kind of information you'd like to see in future videos. See you next time.